At what point does the outright selfish self-interest of Ted Cruz and his colleagues outweigh the American interest and the global economic interest?
There again, I think that what we don't do is talk about personalities as
we're
up
off
against.
It, Marsha.
No. What we have to do is say, how do we deal with the debt ceiling and the debt? No, this is what we need to put in.
Marsha, Ted Cruz doesn't stop talking about
The American people want us to get
personality.
this dealt with. We didn't want a government shutdown. We don't want to have a default on the debt. What we are doing, what House Republicans have done, is we have passed 4 different continuing resolutions and a budget. And, you know, please look at it like this. 28 bills we have passed since they last took their vote.
You've been unbelievably irresponsible, which is why the government's been shut down for 2 weeks. Let me ask you this.
Well, we wish it weren't shut down.
Well, I know you do, but sadly it is, and it's down to Ted Cruz. Let me ask you this, Marsha Blackburn.
Yes.
Obviously, you didn't want the government shut down, but it has shut down. But it already has for 2 weeks. Do you want the debt ceiling to run into default? Are you prepared to take that risk?
Absolutely not.
So what will you?
What
will you be doing as a party to avoid that?
I continue to work with other Republicans in the House to see if we can find a resolution to this issue. We did not want to get right here to the last minute. What I want to see is us work through a plan so that we're dealing with our long-term fiscal issues. Borrowing the amount of money that we are borrowing every day is not a sustainable position.
Let me go back to Jim Himes.
Every economist around here tells us that.
No, every economist around here tells me what is going on is utter nonsense and should never have been able to get this far.
But the borrowing is a part of that nonsense.
No, there are many issues to do with Obamacare and the American economy and all sorts of things. What you don't do is shut the government down over what is a law. Let me turn back to Jim Himes. I mean, look, you know, you can take a view about this. It's all Ted Cruz's fault and so on. Or you can say politically, for him and the Tea Party element of the Republicans, he seems to be holding all the cards, playing them very adeptly, making himself extremely famous and probably, as I say, a front runner for a presidential run. But how do we get to a stage where President Obama, who so far has not managed to stop this shutdown and is on the brink of this awful debt ceiling deadline elapsing, how is he going to get into a room and make people see sense? At the moment, you have to say he has not shown great leadership, because if he had, he'd have got this sorted.
Look, it's you know, the president doesn't legislate. He signs laws that are sent to him by the Congress of the United States. And despite what Marsha is saying, you know, there has been nothing salutary about what has happened in the last 15 days. It has been devastating for our economy, throwing people out of work. The economists will tell you that the kind of, you know, management by crisis that the Republican Party in the House has demanded for years now has probably cost the economy 1 million jobs, far more jobs than they can point to any credible source as suggesting that the Affordable Care Act is damaging. And by the way, forget about the jobs and everything else out there that is hurting the American people. It's devastated the Republican political fortunes. 74% of Americans disagree with how the Republicans have handled this. So if we're really going to talk about what the American people want, the American people don't want this country to be managed from crisis to crisis with government workers or Head Start programs or military contractors being used as negotiating tools in some absurd political fantasy.
That is why we continue to pass bills and send them to the Senate.
Wait a moment.